Philadelphia Police Inspector 90 talking out there.
How you doing? This is the Fingerprint Park Rangers dispatcher calling. I'm calling in a fire.
What's on fire? What's on fire?
It looks like somebody set some pieces of wood on fire. I need a police officer out here. This is a body that was on fire.
It was a body on fire?
Yes, it's a body. It's a body that was on fire.
After the 911 call, investigators immediately went to the location and examined the area.
When they came in to close the lot, they seen like an orange glow from behind the dumpster. When they came further, she was still going.
The body was fully burned, making it impossible to identify who she was.
Yeah.
Behind the dumpster.
She's behind the dumpster?
That's literally the parking lot. The park ranger came to lock, there's a parking lot here. And there's a gate, they lock it every night. They came back and saw the orange glow.
Okay. Anything else? Does it look like anything else?
I don't know if the clothes are burned off her or not on her. It's really hard to tell.
All right. Okay.
See you.
But the burned pieces told the truth.
Some kind of wire. Probably tied behind her back, Luke. Some kind of wire around her neck. Her hands were bound behind her back. God knows what injuries. You can't tell. See that? Okay. Ashes. Lighter back there. You got blood.
Seems to be some drops of blood on the ground before the body. Probably taken out of a car or truck and deposited there and then set on fire to cover tracks.
We have a female, hands are tied behind her back. There's also a wire around her neck. She's wearing blue jeans and a black leather belt that's up around her waist. So she appears to have been fully dressed. The clothes are just burned off her from the fire.
There's no reason to set her on fire other than to try to make it difficult for us to find out who she is. If it's somebody that doesn't want us to know who she is, it might be somebody that knows her.
If her hands are badly burned, I mean, you're not going to be able to do anything.
Hopefully by tomorrow morning, somebody will have heard the news about the body and start making phone calls, looking for their daughter, their wife, their mother.
Be anybody.
The woman in the park was not the city's only homicide that night.
Philadelphia Police 175.
Can I get an ambulance? What happened here was gunshot. Next door, they said somebody in the house.
Ruby Street is in our 12th district, southwest Philadelphia. It's a residential area made up of row homes, and it has a bit of drug activity. And recently, we've had numerous shootings in that area. It was black male, approximately 35 years. There's numerous wounds, right bicep, left chest, right chest, head wound. Was laying face down. It appears the medics had rolled him over.
The victim was identified as 35-year-old Eugene Morrell.
Somebody had to hear or see something. There's 40 or 50 houses on this block. Somebody had to see or hear something.
How many holes did you see?
He's got at least 3 on the chest that I saw.
11:48 pronouncement time. What's he wearing there, Jimmy?
He's got khaki shorts, blue shirt, button-down shirt.
White sneaks.
Bill, yo, what's up, man? What do you got out there?
He's in the living room area at the bottom of the steps. Well, he's half on the landing, half on the floor.
Okay.
There's a number of projectiles in the wall.
There's FCCs on the scene.
And the casings are spread out all over the living room.
3, 4, 5 that we can see so far, casings. You see the ones in the front of his body, and there's holes directly behind him in the wall, and you can actually see the one bullet. That's a copper jack. The casings will go in that direction. Semi-automatic weapons fire goes to the right. The shooter was like this, going in. He was either in and worked himself out, or either way. That's why the casings are over there.
45 automatic. It's a large caliber.
Choose to stop and kill.
It appears that it may be drug related simply because of some items that are inside the property.
See these baggies? Let's use the bag something. More likely to sell marijuana. I'm only guessing they could have come in here looking for something like that. It may be a robbery, but we don't know that yet. It's critical right now to get people down to our office that know what happened. You heard some gunshots?
Investigators questioned nearby neighbors but found no solid leads. The owner of the house on Ruby Street claimed he may know who murdered Eugene Morrell.
Bill, we have the homeowner down here, all right? This is what he's telling us. It may have been an argument between the brothers, so maybe we're not looking at a robbery. Okay. The decedent wanted to borrow some money from his brother, and that may have led to an argument.
That's great. Definitely. Good stuff. All right, thank you. Bye. Out here, he gets a phone call on his cell phone from the victim's brother.
Little Herb contacts the homeowner and tells him in a roundabout way that something happened inside the house, things went really bad, and he's going to have to take off. He knows that the homeowner is at homicide, and he knows he's going to have to do what he has to do.
Bill, listen, check for a rum bottle.
Yeah, we have one here. It's almost empty.
Make sure and grab it. We want to check to see if we can get some latents out of that. All right?
Okay, I got it. I'll let Avon know. Apparently, the decedent, his brother, and his brother's friend were in here all day drinking that bottle of rum. Okay?
There's a surveillance camera on a building down the other end of the block. And officers went down there. They know the owner. They went down there and spoke to the owner and obtained that videotape.
The other videotape. We're hoping that this videotape shows people fleeing the scene of the murder, and that those persons will be identified based on that video.
The burned woman had not been identified, but the medical examiner provided key clues to her identity.
She's about 18 to 20 years old, 5'5" and 143 pounds when they brought her in. They believed that it was manual strangulation and also manual ligature. There's ropes around her.
There appeared to be some blood or something.
There was a couple droplets of blood shortly, like a short distance away. It looked like maybe a car backed up and she may have been taken out of the car. A lot of the identification is luck if we don't have fingerprints. That's our first step right now, is getting her identified. We can't go anywhere else until we find who she is. You can't, look for anybody until you find out who she is and who she associates with.
Some type of sheet with a pattern to it. She has no form of identification whatsoever. What I'm looking for is I'm trying to find something that would help us find out who she is.
That's the wire that was around her neck. That's it.
Okay. A black leather belt with the studs. Belt. Yeah. As soon as someone sees that belt.
With all them studs.
Studs,
Mm-hmm.
strips of them.
Investigators created a composite sketch to help identify the victim and release details about her distinctive belt.
You want to get the job done and you can't get it done because there's nothing you can go on.
First, we want to go to the house where she was, see what that looks like.
She hung around lately? I haven't seen her in a long while.
She look like that?
No.
No?
No, she didn't look like that.
She didn't look like that, did she? It was down to the
It looked
shoulder.
like something like her, but
She didn't have long hair.
Somebody obviously believes that they can just throw this girl there, set her on fire, and they're never going to be caught. Well, I believe they're wrong. And so do a lot of the guys that I work with.
We want to search police computers for missing persons now that compared to her height and weight.
We got 5 women reported missing.
If you have any information, you're asked to call the Philadelphia Police Department's homicide unit.
Is your name Maritza Rivera? Did you report Carmen missing, or is she returned home? When was she last seen?
After hours of searching, investigators found a missing person report that matched the victim, Carmen Ramirez.
What can you tell me about Carmen? Blue jeans? What about a belt? Any particular kind of belt that she normally wears? Does it have any metal studs? It does have metal studs. What color? Silver? Mm-hmm. So he's threatened her in the past? Do you think something's happened? Are you going to be home tonight? All right, stay by the phone. Carmen Ramirez is a 17-year-old. Was last seen, I guess, Sunday night, like 1 a.m. She fits the height, the weight. She has a black belt with silver studs. Now, her boyfriend, the mother says that he has threatened to kill her. And he said the other night that the whole family's going to be crying. The girl is missing. Her boyfriend's name is This is him. This is the one the mother's talking about.
He was here the other day. This girl is about, I'm gonna say it's about this tall.
5'5",
She had
6'2".
She had long hair, real pretty.
Found.
I had no doubt that bell, when you said the bell, I look at the bell, that bell just came up. I had no doubt, sir. En estos días, ¿tú no la has visto a ella? Papi, yo te llamo ahorita a tu casa, ¿viste? ¿Ok?
No, but it's so we know who the. But now I don't want to tell this girl's mother this is her daughter. You're not going to be. Who wants to look at their child in this condition?
That's a missing girl. This is your girl. Hopefully, it's not gonna be her. She's only 17 years old.
She's about the age. She hasn't been seen in a couple days. Her boyfriend's threatened to kill her, but we won't know until we speak to her parents.
Then the case took an unexpected turn. Carmen's mother arrived at headquarters. With her was a young woman. The woman was Carmen.
See the eyebrows on that? Just like you?
The same one. That's why I told them. I said I can't tell. You know, she does look like her, but I can't tell.
I don't know. It just looked just like me, and I was freaked out.
Well, we're glad you're here.
We're back to square one.
Maybe next time we'll find the victim. I'm happy for her mother and father that she can walk her through the door. But the sad thing is, this girl is someone's daughter. Those parents aren't going to be as lucky.
In Eugene Morrell's murder case, investigators identified his brother as a suspect, but he could not be located. Family members later arrived at the scene.
And you're his brother?
Brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Is there any other family members? Yes or no? You seem to be undecided about that when I asked.
No,
Is there no brothers, no sisters, no other kids from another marriage or relationship?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Hey, got anything good?
It shows a couple of people running off the block. Right around 10:23, you can see two males as they go running. These two guys come off, head eastbound. Heavyset guy got a tail over his head and his hand by his left pocket there. The guy we seen coming off the street with the towel, see him disappear. He comes back, he goes around his corner, he comes back. There he is again.
You can see people coming out of Ruby Street right around the time of the shooting and standing up on Woodland Avenue and watching the police go by. So, I mean, that's kind of telling to me. Get some other corroborating evidence besides just what the witnesses are telling me. You know, he says they're watching football all day, they're drinking, you know, they even had a bottle of rum, and sure enough, there was a bottle of rum. And we're hoping to get some fingerprints off of that bottle of rum.
The victim and two other males, possibly two other males, were drinking all day from this bottle at the kitchen table. So what we're going to try and do is get a latent print that to the naked eye you can't see, but what you need is special chemicals to bring up the print. Shut the door, secure it.
Superglue vaporizes when heated.
What happens is the vapor adheres to the print that's on the bottle. You only get one chance at this. If you mess it up, that's it. It's that time. Open up the chamber. I'll remove the bottle. Put a little one there. Don't want to put too much on it because you can ruin the print. You can see them develop. See the prints developing right here? Oh my God. When you look at these prints, Ryan, this is what we call zip code, social security number, date of birth, and the address of the suspect.
It looks pretty good.
They'll put it through AFIS, the automatic fingerprint identification system.
Investigators recovered fingerprints that matched the suspect.
Well, at this time, we're going to appeal to one of the family members.
Right.
And see if he can tell us where can we locate this brother.
Hello, may I speak to Kevin, please? It's Detective Kelhauer.
Thank you. One of their siblings is dead, and then the other is our suspect. So it's going to be tough. Are they going to tell us?
looking for little Herb. We can't move on until we talk to him. We know he was there when this happened. You need to talk to little Herb. He was there. He could fill in the blanks. All right, thank you. He hasn't seen it in a month and a half. When I asked him, I specifically brought up on the street, is there any other family members? Well, we've seen, when I asked you, why did you not say anything? He says, because of the warrants. They've already lost one brother. They don't want to give up the second brother. Okay, but you haven't heard from anybody in the family saying they've talked to him? No? Okay. I talked to his father, Big Herb, and he said...
Little Herb?
He's Little Herb. 260. Big Herb must be like 420. But I talked to him, and he says that he doesn't have any idea what happened. He has no idea whatsoever.
Who?
Big Herb.
Big Herb.
Has no idea what happened other than the fact that his stepson is dead. Hello, Miss Morrell. Hi, it's Detective Kellhauer. How are you, ma'am? Not much better? Ma'am, as far as the investigation is concerned, I can't move forward unless we talk to Little Herb. Okay, do you have a phone number for him? How about your door? We have to go now to find him. The more time he has, the further away he can be. Hi. Yes, ma'am. Because I need to speak to you, brother. Since she hasn't seen him, doesn't know how to get in touch with him, doesn't know any of his friends, and doesn't know what he does for a living.
In the burning body case, investigators found a lead from an unexpected place, a trash bin at a South Philadelphia hotel.
11:30 this morning, a worker at the Holiday Inn was emptying the trash can, and out from the trash can comes a passport, personal choice card, and a driver's license. It looks like the composite that was on TV. It's just a little odd. A driver's license, a medical insurance card, and a passport would be in the trash outside this hotel.
That's wild, isn't it?
It does look like her. She's about the same height.
Investigators learned she worked as a music teacher at a school and located her home phone number.
How are you? My name is Detective Rosser, Philadelphia Police. I'm calling in reference to a player, Clay. We just want to make sure she's okay. Oh, really? Nobody's heard from her since last Wednesday. Her mailbox on her cell phone is full. So we gotta go out.
In Eugene Morrell's murder case, investigators also worked to locate the suspect.
Tried to make contact with the family. They're no longer cooperating. He has warrants for his arrest for unrelated incidents. So at this time, we're trying to locate him.
He is a person of interest, to say the least. Got any whereabouts of where he might be?
They have a house on Island Avenue. Take a ride out there.
Anytime you get ready. He's a West Philly boy. He's not going to run too far away from home. Hey, my man, let me ask you a question. We need to talk to this guy. Not want to play anything, but we need to talk to him. You never seen this guy around here, man? He hangs up on Ruby Street.
No, sir.
You don't know him?
No, sir.
All right.
Investigators had many questions, but only Little Herb could answer them. After interviewing Claire Clay's family, investigators finally made a major breakthrough in the case.
I think it's very close. I think it's a good possibility. I hate to say that, but the scenario is certainly there. It's a terrible thing to be the bearer of bad news. I mean, even the sister refuses to look at the picture. You know, that's just that denial. We've got our bank account statement, we've got our credit card.
Okay.
Our car's missing, our credit card's missing, a lot of stuff's missing.
Oldsmobile Cutlass. Tag number on is Frank Kelly William 250.
Okay. And his name's Benny Moose, right? He's a black male, 5'11". Okay. How many times have you seen this guy, Benny?
And it's awful funny the boyfriend hasn't called about her. She just tried to call the cell phone and the man answered the phone. All right, bye-bye. And when she identified herself, they hung up.
Investigators continued searching for leads to identify the killer.
Everybody else in 2 or 3 days checked in with us. He never called, he never checked. He was the odd man out.
Roster. Thanks for your help.
5632 Arch Street, One Shot Records.
The girl we're looking for, this girl Gucci, is there right now. Maybe she knows who this Benny Moose is. All right, Detective Rossiter.
It was later learned that Claire had recently quit her teaching job to pursue a singing career.
Oh, she had an appointment with Sony Records. And that Friday she's supposed to have went.
Well, how about she had some kind of boyfriend named Benny?
Benny, yeah. That looked like Moose right there.
She led Rossiter to 19-year-old Benjamin Cooper, whose photo was in the system for a minor charge years earlier. Investigators located him 2 days later.
Now, where did you get him?
He walked up to me with his daily news. He said, officer, I gotta show you something. And he found the girl's picture in his story. And he says, I know her. And, I think maybe I might know something about this case.
It's our girl's car. It's Claire's car. I'm gonna get a search warrant for the car.
All right, thanks, Earl. Officer Riddick, you do me one favor. I want to give you some posters.
Yep.
What's my man?
Little Herb.
Yeah, Herb.
He's wanted for investigation of the murder that occurred Saturday night.
Good enough.
All right.
Good enough.
I'm working last out, but anytime you find him, just bring him in there and they'll take care of it for
You got it.
He's our number one suspect, our only suspect.
Little Herb was arrested in Riverside, California. He was charged with first-degree murder and held while awaiting trial.
I'm gonna have a seat in here.
Things are developing quickly. We have the car, we're working on getting the cell phone.
He's admitting that they're his. The matches at the scene, the lighter at the scene. I mean, everything was him except for the Murph. That's kind of hard to believe. They go through a series of trips.
We want to go through this real slowly and make sure we don't miss anything.
Oh, here we go.
There we go, the wire.
Here's the gas cannon.
Why would you do this? Just seeing this, all this personal stuff, just personal items. Just does get to you, But the most important thing is finding the pieces and putting everything together.
See this?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And that's where ID was found at the Holiday Inn, right?
Yeah.
Is that the brown checked pillowcase that goes with the sheet?
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right, well, we need that.
I want to go in the room, do a cursory spray. Okay, go. Yes, yes, all right, stop. We got a real good reaction on the floor. Real good
Put
picture.
a smile back on my face.
Seems like it's on its way to some kind of an ending here today.
He said that they got into a little argument and pushing, shoving match started. He slipped out and was shaking her, and she became unconscious, and we realized she was, dead.
Benjamin Cooper was charged with third-degree murder and sentenced to 31 to 61 years in prison. In the end, justice was served, but 2 precious lives were lost.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more true crime stories that delve deep into the heart of the human experience.